So there's been a bit of interest out there as to what a honey crackle is. So we thought we better come to the honey crackle queen. Well, actually she's the sponge cake queen, actually, in reality, from the Woman's Weekly, wasn't it? We thought we'd show you how it's done. So even though apparently I'm a qualified chef, I have no clue where we start with honey crackles. So where do we start, Mum?
Well, very easy. We need to melt some butter, some caster sugar, and some of your beautiful honey.
Cool.
And we're going to pop that in the saucepan.
Awesome.
So, first off, we have 60 grams of butter, and we have a tablespoon of sugar, and then we need a quarter of a cup of honey.
Yeah.
And you might notice, Mark, that I've actually buttered my spoon, and I've buttered the measure.
I didn't notice that, but now there's a trick, folks. Don't forget to butter stuff.
It's meant to be easy to get out.
And it actually is too. Look at that, it didn't even stick to everything.
No.
Oh, mate. You remember when you were teaching me how to bake bread when I was a young fella? And I was washing it up and you went, don't wash it in hot water, wash it in cold water, you twat. And it won't stick to the bowl.
That's right.
And I've remembered that forever. And it's very clever.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we need to put this over heat to melt and just come to the boil.
Cool. So just nicely, just a little bit gentle.
Just gentle heat.
Over to the heat. Cool.
So we're going to melt the butter, honey and sugar until it just comes to the boil. That caramelizes it just a little bit so the honey crackles stick together.
That's why it's nice. See, there's all these tricks you just don't know. All you do is when you get to enjoy this stuff, you think that's bloody awesome. So, you guys are all learning this with me.
And that doesn't take very long.
No,
it's only a small quantity.
Yes, it is. Well, of course, when you're doing it for the street stall, I'm sure there's a great big pot.
Oh, 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, even for you, I have to do it.
Yes.
At least twice.
Yeah, exactly right.
Because I'm sitting here, standing here watching it.
Yeah, it's going to take.
I'm actually put it up high. Otherwise, I'd work away and do something else.
And you'd have it on just a gentle heat.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure someone's going to ask a question about whether we're allowed to use a metal spoon or a wooden spoon. Is there any
You
difference?
can use your preference. Yeah. I measured the honey with my tablespoon here. And because it's not really needing a lot of stirring, I'm just using that to save washing up.
I like your plan. That's good. And then so the spoon's self-cleaning in the pot.
So it's really just melting the sugar.
Yep.
Melting the butter.
Almost sort of making a little tiny bit of pre-caramel almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep.
It just comes to the boil and you just let it boil for a minute. That's now boiling away.
Yep.
A few bubbles there, so we are going to turn that off and we'll go and get our cornflakes ready.
Cool. Okay, so now we need some patty pans.
Yes, and we need major ingredient.
The cornflakes, yes. And we've got some gluten-free cornflakes at the minute, so but you can use normal ones, of course. I reckon the interesting thing, I like that fact that you were explaining to me that you've already pulled the patty pans apart.
Yes, makes it easier.
Yes.
To put them in, and I'll show you that,
in a minute. So that's 3 cups.
4 cups.
4 cups.
4 cups.
4 cups of cornflakes.
And these are actually
and
smaller.
A smidgen.
Well, one wasn't quite full. And these are smaller cornflakes than like your normal ones.
the big gnarly cornflakes.
Yeah, because they are gluten-free. So we're going to bring our
melted honey, butter and sugar.
Butter and sugar over, pop it into our
just
bowl.
slap it in.
Oh, yes.
No messing about.
No. Easy as can be. Great for kids to make. Or children, should I say.
Or a bush bee man for that matter.
Mix that through.
Yep. Yum, yum, yum.
Can't you smell that honey?
Oh, I can. That's yum.
Must be because it's your honey.
Could be. Natural
Normal honey doesn't smell like that. So that's well mixed. So now we just need to pop them into some patty pans.
Yep.
I like to separate my patty pans first because that saves a little bit of handling. And
logical sense.
Yep. Grab your spoon, pile them in. As much as you like. You
notice how the fact that we're using the same spoon for all these projects. I like this. This is my sort of cooking.
Well, you don't want to make extra washing up.
No, exactly right.
Well, I don't.
No.
Patty pans are separated. I don't have to put my spoon down. I don't have to worry about separating them.
Because isn't that a pain when they're all stuck together sometimes and you're trying to flick them?
We've got 2 there, but that won't matter.
They'll let it off with a caution.
Yep.
They're not that dear.
No. And you can use whatever size patty pans you want.
I like the fact you've got them in the muffin tray too. That's a cool idea.
Well, it makes it easier to keep them in shape.
Yep.
Means you can just drop them in there and you're not touching them when you put the next one down. And if children are doing it, it's great for kids because then they don't make as much mess.
For sure, because I know when you put them on just a normal baking tray and you go into the oven and that whee,
Yep, you
all over
only
the
have
shop.
to knock them and
Yeah, and then just
you lose half your filling out of one, or you've got cornflakes all over the tray.
Yes, and then
So
the patty pan sticks to the cornflakes that are on the tray, and then
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yep, I'll be a little bit useful and pick up the spatula out the way.
Good on you. I like having an assistant.
I'm not very assistant. I'm just standing there watching.
That's all right.
Oh dear.
So when we were children, living in the country, and they'd have dances, etc., and always had a wonderful country supper, they'd make little honey crackles, they'd cook them, separate them, join them together with whipped cream, and that's how you would have them. Absolutely beautiful.
We're going to have a crack at that and nip down the supermarket and get some whipped cream, I reckon. We're going to have honey crackle. What would that be called? Would that be honey crackle sandwiches?
Oh, honey crackle delight.
Oh, look at that honey crackle delight. You see, that's why she's the master of this.
I'm just going to
Pile them up.
pile these up.
I like it. Oh, mate, I'm feeling hungry already.
There we go. That'll do, won't it?
That looks bloody awesome.
So we're popping these in a preheated oven, about 170 degrees fan forced, and they will take maybe 10 to 12 minutes.
And of course, being a seasoned veteran, she doesn't even put the timer on.
No, I don't know how to use it.
Classic.
They're smelling good.
They are.
So we're looking for that lovely golden colour.
Oh, you'd burn your tongue if you were a
Pop
kid.
them over there before my hand burns.
Sorry. God, doesn't that smell bloody awesome? Tell you
Smells
what.
pretty good.
It does, I tell you.
Don't you eat one now.
No, you'll burn your bloody tongue off.
You will.
Yeah. You know, like when you're a kid and you get that little blister on your tongue, you're like, damn.
But you've had plenty of those.
I've had plenty of those, yes, definitely.
So when we were kids,
Yep.
we'd go to lots of country dances and they had beautiful country suppers.
Oh, I know the
And they'd take their honey crackles out of the patty pans
Yep.
and join them together with whipped cream.
Oh, mate, now you're talking.
We're going to try one.
We should have a crack at that. Why not?
They would have been a little bit smaller than these.
I would say so, but still.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, mate.
Take that one
Looking
out.
good.
And we'll take this one out.
Oh.
Are you going to eat the first one?
Oh, I reckon we might have to. Hell, I've already eaten one
You're
anyway.
going to have sugar overload.
I am. I'll be tripping.
Of course, they'd pipe them beautifully.
Yes, yes, with the piping bag.
And they would be a little bit smaller, and they'd join them together, sit them in the patty pan.
Oh my God, that looks delectable, doesn't it? How the hell am I going to eat that respectably?
Or you just pull
Just
it apart.
pull it apart and just do one either end?
I think so.
Well, you could share one. We could have half each. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yum.
That's just next level crazy, that is. Yum, yum.
Pretty good.
I'm not sure that's in the recipe book.
Childhood memories.
Yeah.
For me. Well, we've made some pretty good honey crackles,
We
Mark.
have. Well, you have.
Especially with your honey.
Tell you what.
So if you'd like to try the recipe, it will be in the description. Enjoy.
Tell you what, I'm enjoying them.
Me too.